What's up, everybody? This is Cracks26 here, and I know I've been gone for like 2 weeks now. I'm really sorry, but the last 6 days I have been in the Grand Canyon. I live in Arizona, obviously, so we went to the Grand Canyon, and I didn't even have a phone, computer, nothing. It sucked in that aspect, but the other aspect is it was sick. Like, that's a side of the Grand Canyon I have never seen. In this whole video, it's kind of boring because I'm mining, but at the end it gets kind of cool, what I find. So this whole video is pretty much just going to be me showing you pictures of what happened, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. This video is actually going to take a really long time because I have to go through all the pictures, and I think I have some picked out that I want to show you guys. And actually one video, so I really hope you guys enjoy it, and so here we go. Okay, so here we go. This is the Grand Canyon. I wanted to find just a typical picture of the Grand Canyon, and I was just skimming through, and this is what I found. So I just wanted a picture to start off this whole video for you guys. This is not the Grand Canyon, but this is from the Grand Canyon water, but I just thought the sun rays looked really cool and thought it should be in here. And for this next one, this was camp for day number 4 out of 6. This one was my favorite, but don't tell anyone that we stayed here because we weren't actually supposed to stay here because it's kind of a campsite, but kind of not. But see where those 2 people are up top? That's where my camp was, and so I had to like climb up that and then like bring all my baggage and stuff, and it was kind of scary, but that's why I thought it was the coolest, because you're just on rocks. All the other campsites were on sand and very safe. This one was not safe and very fun. And in this yellow tent is our bathroom. This is where you go, number 2. Yeah, so this was at that same campsite I was just talking about, and the water level rose to where it was like going inside the bathroom, and my mom just had to get a picture of it because she thought it was scary and didn't want to use it. But we had 2 bathrooms. This one that was low, and then we had an outdoor one that was the same thing, just with no tent, and that was like further out around the corner where no one was camping. So you could choose whatever one you wanted, but that one was only for number 2. I am assuming you guys know the number system. So for all your number 1s, you just went in the river. You did everything in the river. You would go number 1, you would do your dishes, you would bathe, you would, if you got sick, you'd throw up in the river. I know that sounds bad, but what else would we do? We'd brush our teeth in the river, like everything pretty much you just do in the river. They had water for us on the boats, and also lemonade, and that water was filtered river water. They just had a filter system on the boat, and that was that. Actually pretty good. Kind of weird if you thought about it what you were drinking, but you just have to stay away from that. And if you're anywhere on the southwest of the United States, this is the water you're drinking. That people going on these adventures are doing this in your water. Kind of weird to think about, but it was completely normal there. So this was me, my brother, and my cousins going over to this little creek that I'm about to show you, and it was just amazing. You guys will be in shock, because I was. Look how blue that water is. It's just crazy. It's filled with calcium carbonate, and it just makes it so blue that you can't, like, if you're in the water, you can hold your hand like 2 or 3 inches off the water line, like under the water, and you won't be able to see your hand because it's so blue. It just looks amazing. So that's me up front, and Josh, who's from Seattle, in the yellow shirt, and then my brother and my cousin Jake, and we just walked up the whole stream. It actually got really hard because it's filled with rocks and stuff, and it made like little rapids, and it actually made it really difficult with like slippery rocks, and it had this seaweed type stuff. I don't know, but that's what it had, and it was just really cool and awesome. This was a very small slide that you could do, and it was kind of bumpy, but it was pretty cool too. And then if you walk just a little bit further, there was this rock where there was no rocks under the water, so you could jump, and it was like one of the few places where you could do that. And it was pretty cool. So I jumped quite a few times, and as you can see, I jumped again. Did some cannonballs, and it was just awesome. That's pretty much what this whole trip was just awesome. So sorry I keep saying that. At one point, we actually got out of the water and had to go through this little cave thing. It was really cool. That's actually my dad in the picture. I need to start talking about what happened to him. If you didn't notice, his arm is wrapped up by his bicep. And that is because he pulled his bicep muscle, like he ripped it. He ripped his muscle off the bone or whatever. And that's because he was sitting in what's called adventure seating. See up by little points, up by point A. I don't know if you can see that up front. He was sitting like in the front right seat, and we got hit by a wave, and it like threw him back, and he tried to like pull his arm, and and he said he heard a ripping sound for like a second and a half, so he could just feel and hear it ripping off of his bone. So he's gonna have to go to a doctor and see if he needs surgery, which right now we think he does. So until further notice, that's what I am going to assume. So I think this was day 3, I believe. This is me, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that or not. This is me. I don't know if you guys have good enough eyes, or maybe you guys are on an iPod or something to where you can't really see this, but yes, my nails are orange right now. That is not because I wanted to. Ronnie, one of the trip leading peoples, was just like, okay, we're gonna have a party tonight, and she brought out a bunch of fingernail paint things, and every single person did it. All the guys, all the girls, which I thought the girls should have had to do something like manly, but they didn't. I thought that was kind of lame. And most of the people that did it like came off in the river, but mine are still on. Like I don't know, like it's still like perfect. Obviously, it's not perfect because I'm not that good at it, and I didn't want to be good at it because I had someone else do my toes, but it's still on there, and I don't have a sister or anything to get it off. I guess my mom might have stuff, but she normally doesn't wear fingernail paint either, so we'll see what I have to do with that. So, on that note, I want to show you guys a video of me going on one of the rapids. I'm the one in the black cowboy hat up front. I get slammed with some water. You can kind of see it, but kind of not. So, here it goes.
I am. Turquoise Rapid. Oh, direct hit to the face.
Another one.
And they would only let my mom record on the ones that are like really small, so there was a lot bigger and a lot better, and one I actually got flown like almost off the boat, and I got like stuck in the netting up on the, like when I was in adventure seating, and it was almost pretty dang bad. And my brother's kind of like one of them funny guys, so here's a video of him just making everyone laugh while he's at one of the waterfalls that we went to.
Look at your hair.
And this right here is just a picture of our whole group without our trip leaders. And in order to get out of the canyon, you actually have to do that by helicopter. And here, I just really wanted to see what the pilot was doing because at one point I used to want to be a pilot before the whole highway patrol thing came along. Then you had to get on this very little airplane to get to Marble Canyon where we started the trip, or it would take you to Vegas where the other destination was for other flights to get to like other cities like New York, Seattle, other places like that. And like I said, I used to want to be a pilot, so I asked to sit up front. That way I could just sit there and watch what they did. It was actually pretty cool. Then finally, to end the trip, I just got a picture of me with the two pilots, and that was it. That was our trip. My grandma actually ended up paying for the whole thing, and she said it was worth every single penny. She paid for 10 people to go. Not exactly sure how much that exactly cost, but I know it is not cheap, and she said it is worth every penny, and she'd do it again. She actually said that she wants, when I have kids and my brother have kids, she wants my parents to, like, with all the money that they get from her, if she ever passes away, that we use that money for, like, going on this trip, and if not that again, then something like that we can all do together that would be fun and like pretty much a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like I said, if we don't do that, then I'd like to go to Italy or something like that. Yeah, it was just really cool. And a little bit about the gameplay here. I have found a spawner. At this point, I don't really know what to do because I know that they'll just keep coming back. So I was going to like try to dig a hole around and try to like sneak attack them, but it's a video game. Like they obviously know I'm coming, so I just spend like the next couple minutes trying to fight them, and I guess we'll just have to sit back and see if I do succeed or if I don't. Right now, I'm kind of scared at like what point they can hit me at. So I'm learning now that I can actually hurt them and kill them. But as you just saw right there, another one just spawned, and I'm like, this is going to be a never-ending process. So at one point, I do actually drop in there. Look at that, another one. I do actually fall in there and get kind of scared, but there's not many left at that point. I think there's only like 2. And there's actually a zombie over there. I think he's a little scared right now because he's not showing himself. But yeah. So I had to face like I think 1 spider and 1 zombie, and I think that was the end of it. Let's see if I do actually succeed. I have actually found 1 spawner before, and that was in my other world, not my YouTube world. And I actually kept that one too. So I don't really know what you're supposed to do with them. There we go. I just fell. If you guys know what to do, please tell me because I have no idea. Oh, and right there I was like freaking out. I was like, crap, I don't want to die. I finally found a spawner and I don't have a bed. Oh, dang it, I need to do that. I've got 1 wool. I've spent like 3 or 4 days or 5 days or something, and I still don't have a bed. So I need to figure that out. Look at what's in these chests. Like, absolutely nothing. I had iron. That's about it. I don't even know what to do with the rest. I had a saddle. You can put that on a pig and ride it around, but what good is that? Like, I don't know. So yeah, this is all I know what to do is just put lights all the way around it, and that will stop zombies and everything from spawning around it. So that's what I did. And I know that this is the only place that you can find this green stone stuff. So I just spend the next like minute here taking all that out. That way I can keep it. And actually, while I was in the Grand Canyon, I was actually thinking of Minecraft because someone said like something about how there's a lot of iron in the water, and I was like, dang, that's pretty cool. That's like Minecraft. And then there was like something about cobblestone, like water cobblestone or something like that. And I was like, this is Minecraft. Like, I don't know. I just thought how cool that would be to actually kind of live like Minecraft. obviously that's not really possible, but that's what I was thinking, and I thought that that would be pretty cool and a cool little connection between video games and real life. Yeah, so that's all I really got about the Grand Canyon. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you can, please leave this a like, and if you really liked it, then a favorite or something, because this actually took a lot of time to put together all the pictures, and I really hope it comes out and you guys enjoy it. So if you do, please leave a comment, a like, just show that you actually did like it, and all that would be very grateful. Show, because I don't know. I just got back today. I've been waking up at like 5:30 a.m. every day to get back out on the water, and so I'm kind of tired, but I really wanted to get this video out to you guys since it had been like 2 weeks since I've made a video. So this is all for you guys. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope this was great, and have a good day, guys. Peace.